Hello, I'm Ray. If you're in your 50s, if you're unemployed, if you need extra income for traveling, a new car, medical coverage, wish to change your job, you wish for freedom, my videos are for you. If you're interested in any of these and you'd like to hear some more, how about you give me a like, you share, and you subscribe. That way, you let me know that you're interested, and algorithm will keep sending some rides to you, some of my videos to you. Feel free. I'm one of you. We're all the same. 50s and plus. I know many people that do this for different reasons. I have a friend that does it for his extra and medical coverage. He doesn't earn much when it comes to Social Security, so he does a few of these things so he can make some money so he can pay his medical coverage at the end of the year. How do you call that? The deductibles, the co-pays. I have another friend. These are all retired people. Most all of them, not all of them. That does it because once a year he goes to Greece with his wife. He's retired, but he doesn't want to use his regular income, his regular Social Security, pension, retirement. So he does this and saves it, and once a year he goes to Greece with his wife and spends some good money. I know a kid that his parents take care of him. He lives with his parents. But through this, he bought a new car. He makes the car payments and it pays insurance. It has an income. He has money extra to spare. I do it for my freedom. I do this full time. I live out of this full time. I don't work for anybody else anymore. This is my last 5 years before the age of 62. I'm 58 now, but when I started it. And I want to do it my way. I've done it all my life somebody else's way. I want to do it my way. I wasn't satisfied with the work. The jobs is just not what it used to be. I'm a veteran, U.S. Army. Those are the best years I had. After that, I was a chef. And I worked for many years as a chef, different places. All I did was work. My back is killing me, sciatica. It's not as glamorous as they show on TV. No, that's just a program. They sell ratings. Not real chefs. We bust our butt. The last job I was working for another company in a rehab, transporting people. It was dangerous because all the people were always high as a kite. They were not in the normal cells because I picked them up when they were under some influences of many different types of drugs or alcohol, and alcohol also. And the job kept cutting benefits. They never gave benefit, but they kept cutting the hours. They kept cutting the pay. They demand more. You had to be more dedicated, risk at more, late at night, picking up patients from who knows where, the middle of the jungle. And the pay wasn't there. And I said, I'm tired of this. I used to get overtime. They cut the overtime. I used to get a company vehicle so I can drive back and forth to do it. No, they started, no, you only get the vehicle while you're working. You don't get to take it home anymore. So I had to use my vehicle, my money, my resources. And I said, this is not for me. I'm going on my own. And that's what I did it for. And this is what I've been doing for a few years now. I do Spark, which is delivering groceries for Walmart. I do Uber Eats, and I do DoorDash. I'm also subscribed to Instacart, Roadie, and some others, but I only do mainly those three. They gave me the freedom. Yes, you got to pay taxes on them like everybody else. Yes. But you make your own hours. Basically, you make your own pay. They offer you X amount of money for a trip, and you take it or you don't. You wait for a higher one. You wait for a lower one. You wait for a more comfortable one. One that takes you where you want to go. One at the time you want. It's a lot of freedom doing gig work. There's a lot of people criticizing it because they sell fear. I've been doing it for you. I've been paying my bills. I'm not rich, but I don't think many people are. I don't think many people are rich. That's the way it is. I'm going to send you, I'm going to put in my comments the links if you wish to become an Uber, Spark, and DoorDash driver. And I'm going to show you in this video how to work these apps. Please, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and continue on. There's many benefits of working through Spark, Uber, and DoorDash, especially simultaneously. You can work for a season, a year, a month, or something, just enough to save for a trip, a vacation, for Christmas shopping, for all the other occasions you want to buy something. One of those large purchases, house repairs, car repairs, medicine, all the stuff that come with certain age. Bengay. Some kids do it so they can get their new car. They have their own new car. They pay their own insurance. They have their own liberty. They can go to college. They can study. They can have other jobs. They can pursue a career because they already have an income, a full-time income, a part-time income, whatever you want to do with it. You can complement your regular job. I'm just looking at the notes in the bottom. You can do it part-time. You can do it full-time. To control your hours, you control the amount of money you make. You can turn it on whenever you want. In most of them, especially Uber, you can turn it on 24/7. DoorDash, you can turn it on 24/7. Spark is only times when they're open, but it's anywhere between 6 in the morning to 12 at night. You gotta sleep somehow, right? So it's not that bad. You take the opportunity to sleep. You have no boss, no supervisor. You don't have to ask for permission to do overtime. You don't have to call out to take the day off. You can work a little. You can work a lot. I can do it. I do it to get my things done. If I need to go to the post office, I get up a little earlier and I turn on the app. And I pick up rides on the way to the post office. When I get to the post office, I already have 40 or 50 bucks in the pocket. Then I do what I gotta do. I gotta go visit some family member a few hours away. I just go a lot earlier, yeah, and turn on the app. By the time I get there, I got money. I have my gas paid, the trip paid. I have some money in my pocket. So the trip is not a trip of expenses. It's a trip of gain. There's so many ways to use these apps, and you can just leave it there for when things get bad. You don't have to do this every week, every day. You just pick up the app, do it from time to time so it won't close itself, because they all close for inactivity, but they take a while. And then whenever you need it, you use it. You need a few extra bucks for the end of the month to pay some bills, use it. If you don't, you don't. You can use an extra 50 bucks, you turn it on. You're bored at home, you do it. Or like me, your wife has a honey-do list, turn it on and get the hell out. At least you make a few bucks. These apps are here to stay. They're not going anywhere. They're getting bigger and bigger. It all started with Uber, but now it's a lot more, isn't it? You got Uber, Spark, DoorDash, Instacart, work this, work that, do that. And now Sam's and Walmart also are starting hot food delivery, because they do like the roasted chicken and stuff like that. So they can deliver hot food also. That means they're starting to cut into that Uber market, because when things get bad, they expand. This gig app is not going anywhere. And it's not only one. There's so many, and every day there's more. Like I said before, remember once there was Uber, and now there's a lot more. And they will keep growing and growing and growing. You will always have to work. That's the job of the future. No bosses, you just turn it on, turn it off. Even if you don't use it all the time, you should probably get it going. You should probably get it, at least be part of the app. Some of them you have to wait to get on, but once you get on, you're on. So do it before you need it, and then go for it. Okay, so this is day one. You already downloaded the app like we talked about. You figured you need it. You're going to try this. You want to make some extra money. Here's the app. The one with the, you got two of them. This is the one. This Uber one is for when you're going to solicit a ride. The one with the flag, with the arrow like that, is the one for drivers. You press it. It's in the morning, whatever time you want to start. Like I said, I start early. It'll tell you trends, earnings, whatever. You learn how to do that later. It says at 3 in the morning, it's busier. Okay. You hit the go to activate it. Listen to it. Oh, it didn't make the noise because I lowered the volume before. Huh? It's active. You're going to wait for your first... You're going to wait for your first hit. I'm going to show you what it's like so you can know how to choose. It's finding. You see that? You're online. It says you're online. If you want to turn it off, all you have to do is raise it up and see that button. Press it again. It's giving an offer. Look at that. In 913, and it's a shop and deliver. It includes expected tip. No card required. That means you can do it with the app. You're going to buy 10 items in Acme, and you're going to deliver them to Summers Point, CVS. If you accept them, you hit accept. If not, you don't. $9, 11 miles, and 1 mile is good. However, you're shopping and deliver, so you choose what you want to do there. If you want it, you hit accept. If you don't, you just press this button. And it goes back. Now that's it again. Throw in a match to see who takes it. You're in that zone. But you see it says 12 for $8.59. That's terrible. It's taking food from the sushi restaurant to Atlantic City. Let's read this again. They're going to give you $8.59 include expected tip for a 33-minute ride, 12.6 mile total from the Jing Sushi House to Atlantic City. Those numbers are terrible. It's even showing you the route. Those numbers are terrible. See? Don't go for those numbers. It turned it off because somebody else grabs it or the time was up. So now you see how it goes. And it keeps looking. At this time, it'll ring more because this is a dinner rush. But the prices are less. Look. $5.58. You're learning, right? For 10 miles. Just follow that. It's from the Wendy's. And it's going to Ventnor City. Look where it is. It's close to Atlantic City. You got to go up there. Then go over there here. It's just the delivery. Include expected tip. $5 for the tip and the base pay for 10 miles. That's terrible. Hit it again. You see? You're already getting very familiar with Uber. Let's see, because it's going to come up with more. Like I said, it's the dinner time. So there's a lot more hits out there. This is McDonald's. Look, this. You're getting $5, $5.98 for 5.9 miles. This is a match. It's going from McDonald's to Pleasantville. That's $1 per dollar. It's still low for me. You see? This is where you are. And it's showing you the route you have to take. It helps you decide real quick. It's a match, so that means it's offering to you and other drivers around the area. First one to grab it, it'll give it to it if it's the one. Nobody's grabbing it. I wonder why. No longer available. Somebody either grabbed it or the time was up and they're going to shoot it again in a different way or give it another nickel. That's Uber. In the mornings, I do that. I grab Uber because there's less drivers and more food, so they raise the price sometimes very handsomely because they want to get rid of it. So I wait. Now I doubt you're going to have a raise of the price that much. So you see how it was. Now let you go. Now when you finish the day, you think you finished whatever. Okay, let me show you something else. Acceptance rate. Do they have acceptance rate? No, I don't see any. See? That's it. Now, end of the day, you just hit go offline. That's it. An update available. Update now. I don't want to update now. Why? Because I don't want to show you that now. This is DoorDash. This is a pain in the neck for me. You see? It says I'm scheduled for tomorrow because they want to schedule you for everything. Right now, it says it's busy in this area and not in this area. But DoorDash, you can't activate it like you do in Uber, that you activate it anytime you want, anywhere you want, and it just lets you roll with it. No, DoorDash, you have to schedule yourself. They have to see how many drivers they have, if they fit or not. And in my zone, DoorDash pays a lot less than Uber. Trust me. In my zone. Okay, What do you do is you say, well, you know what? I'll schedule myself for tomorrow morning. You hit schedule. DoorDash, you hit schedule, and you hit schedule again. It'll tell you what's available. It's today. Today, this is what they have available in whatever of those areas you're at. From 8:39, half an hour, from 7 to 8:30, hour and a half. You know, those 1 hour, half an hour, that's just bullshit. For tomorrow, in the morning, this is what they have. This is the schedule tomorrow they have available. I already chose 2 for me, from 3 o'clock to 4, and then from 4 to 6:30 in the morning in Ocean City, Egg Harbor City. Right here, you choose what you want. Schedule. Saturday, it has available this. My area, 4 to 6, 4 to 6. I noticed there's a certain time they kind of turn off. DoorDash doesn't do much at a certain time. If you're there, it'll give you some work, but it doesn't schedule much of it. In my area, that's DoorDash. Whenever the time comes and it's available, down here it'll say dash now. If you want to start it now, you turn it on. Okay, it tells you what vehicle you use, a car or e-bike. What it does is right here, it'll say dash now, and then you press the button, you'll be active now in your zone. As you drive further, it'll tell you you're out of area, and it might tell you want to, if it's busy up there, it says you want to switch, or it'll say you're out of the area, whatever, and it'll switch you off. DoorDash is pickier. I make more money with Uber. That's why I always carry Uber. What I do is I do DoorDash. From I wake up at home, I turn on DoorDash, and I do little rides around the area. Sorry. Little rides because they don't pay much around the area. Waiting for, I activate DoorDash and Uber at the same time. Waiting for Uber to give me one of those offers, 30, 40 bucks, 20, 30, 40 bucks up, which it does. DoorDash does, but for me, it's very rare. But Uber does it a lot more often. And then I take Uber for the long run. DoorDash, I keep it local around the area. It's like a filler to fill up the little space in the area. So now you see how you do DoorDash and how you do Uber. Now let's go to the next one. Okay, this is how you activate Spark. You have the Spark app. You see, it says Spark Driver. Not the... Let me show you the opposite. The other is the Walmart to shop. The Walmart to shop, you can't see it now in the app, the cell phone, but it's darker. The blue is darker. And the other one says Driver, Spark Driver, and it's lighter. But it says, you see it says Driver. So you press the button. It turns you on to the zone you activate. It gives you some reading, research. Resending customer passcode. You can now resend customer passcode by tapping on resend to customer below. The confirm button can be, yeah, that'll help a lot. That means you can, once they lose their passcode, which they do, you just hit resend at the bottom and they'll send it again. That helps a lot, especially today. Okay, you turn on the Uber and it says in your zone, this is you. It shows you where you are at, that little blue spot, and the places that they work for. They do all that area. They show you the Walmarts. This is a Walmart right here. Sorry. There's a Walmart right here, that blue spot right there. That one with the red is another Walmart. The red means it's busy. It needs rides. And this other one says it's up to date. I don't trust that much, but yeah. Okay, today it says it's gonna be busy. How do we do this? We just hit Spark Now. It'll ask you to what time you want to do it. It gives you, I think it's 4-hour increment. See, 4-hour increment. You can do it again afterwards or before, somewhere in there you stretch it out. Turn on. You're on. It's gonna give you rides. It says you're gonna on until 10:30, and it's looking for your rides for your match. It'll throw you some matches in the bottom, and you choose. See the popular times today. It says it still has work until 9:10, something like that. You want to find out for tomorrow? It tells you what it calculates for tomorrow. But let's go back so we can see when it hits us. Change zone. I'll show you how to do that. You press that button, and you change the zone. You see, it's giving you a $22 for 11 miles, which is okay. Shopping, 1 drop off. It's to an apartment. It's shopping. It's to an apartment. And now you press to see what it has. It has 13 items, and it's going to Ocean City. That's good. You press that other button. I show you. Let me show you. You press 12 items. You can see what items is it. It's shopping. It doesn't look complicated. I always look for the heavy stuff. It's nothing there heavy. It doesn't look. It's all in package, so it's easier. Then if you want it, you hit accept. If not, that means it has more. You reject it. You reject offer, and you look for the next one. You're looking for it. We're looking for it. We're looking for it. See? You see how that works? That was your Spark. This is a good one. 8 miles, $44. Shopping. Okay. Shopping. $44, 8 miles. And it has a heavy item. It's shopping, but it has a heavy item. What's so heavy about it? Let's find out. They're giving you $13.46 tip, the client. What items does it have? It says it had something heavy. I'm looking. Heavy. Sometimes it's confused. Heavy, it has 2 boxes of water. Right there. That's your heavy. And it was an apartment, it said, right? And it seems like it's more than one trip up and down the apartment stairs. You see some, this is heavy also. So you have to be the judge there. It looks like a, let me show you. It's an apartment. It's in Atlantic City. There's no elevators there. I would not take this. Offer not available. That's, I mean, somebody grabbed it or the time's up. It might come up 20,000 times more. See, when you finish for the day, press the time again and turn off. If you want to change area, let's say you want to go to another Walmart area. Let me just, this is where I was right now. I put the zip code of approximately the area one. I'm just guessing with the zip code. If there's nothing around that zip code, I'll tell you that. Hold on. I'm just guessing with the number because I don't have time to find out. Okay, there we got some numbers. You go to Pennsville. It says in Pennsville it has one area only. Willow Grove, 3 points. See, everywhere you go, it tells you how many points it has, how many different Walmarts available in that area. Turnersville, which is very good. Quakertown to Oxford. See? Delaware. And you just choose whatever it is and it'll change you the area. As simple as that. I do that as I'm driving. I end up in the area and or close to it, and I put it on and keep driving forward and keep getting rides and it pays for the trip. See? Don't be afraid of Spark. Spark is your friend. And it gives you more money.